Your college degree just became worthless. Google proved it. Here is why universities are terrified right now. In June 2025, Google quietly restructured its technical hiring rubric. The update, reported across multiple industry sources, appears to formally deprioritize four-year degree requirements for AI and machine learning roles. Instead, candidates are evaluated on demonstrated competency, meaning your portfolio, your shipped projects, your ability to optimize inference latency on real systems, not a piece of paper from a building with ivy on it. And the villain here is not Google. Google is just the first domino honest enough to fall. The villain is the university industrial complex, a system that charges you $250,000 to teach you Python basics and linear algebra, while the actual frontier of AI moves so fast that your sophomore curriculum is obsolete before your junior year starts. Let me give you 3 pieces of proof that this shift is not a trend. It is a verdict. Point 1. Inference economics have changed who gets hired. 2 years ago, deploying a large language model required institutional backing, massive GPU clusters, corporate infrastructure. Today, quantized models running 4-bit inference on consumer hardware mean a solo developer with a $30 a month cloud budget can ship production-grade AI applications. The barrier to demonstrating real competency collapsed. Universities did not adjust. They are still teaching you to write merge sort by hand, while 17-year-olds are building agentic RAG pipelines that actually retrieve, rank, and generate answers across live document stores. The hiring manager does not care where you learned it. They care that you built it and it works. Point 2. Fine-tuning is the new thesis. The most valuable skill in AI hiring right now is the ability to take a base model, curate a domain-specific dataset, apply parameter-efficient fine-tuning like low-raw or QLow-raw, and produce a specialized model that outperforms the generic foundation model on a narrow task. This is measurable. This is demonstrable. This lives in a public repository with benchmarks anyone can verify. A Harvard diploma cannot do that. A GitHub repo can. Google's rubric change, in my analysis, appears to reflect exactly this reality. They want people who have actually wrestled with gradient accumulation steps and learning rate schedules, not people who memorize them for a midterm. Point 3. The curriculum half-life problem. Transformer architectures are evolving on a quarterly cycle. Mixture of experts, state space models, diffusion transformers. The landscape shifted 3 times since January alone. University curricula update on a 2 to 4 year cycle. Do the math. By the time your degree prints, 2 entire architectural paradigms have come and gone. You are graduating into a field that already forgot what you studied. If you are watching this and thinking finally someone is saying it, subscribe. The institutions profiting from your silence are counting on you staying quiet. We are not going to. Now here is the counterargument, and it is the strongest one. People say degrees teach you how to think. Foundational math, first principles reasoning, intellectual rigor that survives any trend cycle. And I respect that argument. But here is where it falls apart. Foundational thinking is valuable. A $200,000, 4-year residential program is not the only way to get it. The same first principles are available in open courseware, in research papers on RZiv, in hands-on projects where you actually derive backpropagation instead of just watching a lecture about it. The degree is not the thinking. The degree is the receipt, and receipts do not ship products. So here is where we land. Google moved. The rubric changed. The signal to the rest of the industry is clear. In my analysis, this appears to be the beginning of a credential collapse in technical AI hiring that will spread to every major employer within 18 months. Your portfolio is your diploma now. Your fine-tuned models are your thesis. Your inference benchmarks are your GPA. The question is whether you are going to keep paying for the receipt or start building the proof. So tell me, if Google does not care about your degree anymore, why does your employer still require one?